welcome to a 10-minute release for your neck. Hopefully by the end your neck will feel a lot looser, a lot softer, and release all of that tension that's probably built up over the last few weeks. The important thing with this one is to start sitting nice and comfortably. I'm actually sitting on a little blanket here just to raise the hips a little bit, just makes the position a little bit more comfortable, a little bit more easy. So grab what you need to if you want to sit on a cushion or a blanket and settle in nice and comfortably. And then at first, closing your eyes, letting your shoulders be nice and soft. Then slowly start to bring your shoulders up towards your ears, breathing in as you go. And just as slowly letting them relax down and release on a slow outward breath. And two more like that. Breathing in, shoulders gently coming towards your ears. And softly releasing them down, slow outward breath. One more of those, breathing in. And slowly out, shoulders releasing. And then very gently bringing your fingertips to your shoulders. And we're going to carefully bring your elbows together out in front there, rolling your head down gently so you feel a stretch happening right up between the shoulder blades on your back as they open up around the back of your ribs. Breathing here. And then carefully lift your head, open those elbows out wide. Feel the shoulder blades squeezing together. Breathing out. And two more again. Elbows coming together at the front. Head rolling down. Slow breath in here. Then open up tall and wide. Squeeze the shoulder blades back. Breathing out. One more. Elbows coming together at the front. Roll that head down. Deep breath in here. Then tall and wide. Shoulder blades squeezing together at the back. Breathing out. And then we'll do three more, a little bit more fluidly. So elbows come together, head rolls down, breathe in, open out wide, squeezing back to breathe out. Two more nice and fluidly. Roll forward, breathe in, tall and wide, breathing out. Last one, rolling forward, breathe in. And again, tall and wide, breathing out and relax. Perfect. And then just very gently rest back onto your fingertips on the floor. Now that's okay if you're still on a blanket, or you can come onto the floor if you want to. You want to be up on the fingertips, elbows bent a little, so you've got a little tilt backwards happening. We're going to squeeze your shoulder blades towards each other. Lift the chest just a little and lift your chin a little. Just have a breath or two here, getting that sense of those shoulder blades now drawing in and squeezing in towards each other at the back there. Now keep that happening, keep that little squeeze of the shoulder blades happening carefully. We're going to gently take your right ear over towards your right shoulder. And just 3 or 4 slow, easy breaths in and out there. And carefully bringing your head back to the center there. Breathe in and taking your left ear over towards your left shoulder. Breathing out. Keep that little squeeze happening with the shoulder blades at the back. Keep the chest lifted, your chin's tilted up just a tiny bit at the same time. Another breath or two. And then carefully bringing your head back to the center and relax. Then give yourself a nice big hug across the chest. Let your chin roll down gently. A little bit of a stretch the opposite way. A nice big breath in and then out. Then open wide again. Hug the opposite way. Chin rolling down into your chest again. And another deep breath in and out. And then softly relaxing again. And then very gently just bringing your fingertips onto the floor beside you. You don't have to reach out to do that, just wherever they happen to rest is absolutely fine. We're going to carefully squeeze those shoulder blades back towards each other again. So the shoulder blades come towards each other around the back. You feel your chest and your collarbone open up a little at the front. And nice and softly, breathe in. And again, tilt your right ear down over your right shoulder. And just be aware that you want to keep that little squeeze of the shoulder blades happening, just gently. It doesn't have to be super hard work, but just be aware that there's a little bit of action or a little bit of activity happening at the back there. And then very softly start to float your left hand up off the floor. Now just hold that hand out, sort of 45-degree angle off the floor, just floating gently. And then peel your fingertips and palm back towards you, as though you're trying to push a wall away with the palm of your hand. So it's a little bit of an active stretch out through that left arm. Right ear is still relaxed down over your right shoulder, and you've still got that little squeeze happening with the shoulder blades at the back. Now if you want a little bit more with this, very gently float your right arm up and wrap it around your head. Let it rest over your ear. Then carefully unwrapping that right hand, bring it softly back to the floor. Let the left hand come down gently and bring your head back to the center. And we'll do exactly the same on the other side. So fingertips resting on the floor. Squeeze the shoulder blades back towards each other behind you there. Very softly take your left ear over towards your left shoulder. Then carefully start to let your right hand float up off the floor a little. Just come up where that feels like a little bit of something happening there. It's a median nerve stretch. You'll feel the nerve react along the length of the arm. And then you peel your fingers and palm back towards you. So you're trying to push an imaginary wall away. Now if that's a little bit too tight for the nerve, you can have the hand a little bit lower. Don't go beyond shoulder height though. You want sort of halfway between shoulder height and the floor. Shoulder blades are still squeezing back carefully. If you're feeling really stable through your back and spine and want that little bit extra, you take the left arm, float it up, wrap it around your head, let it rest over your ear. Just a breath or two here. And carefully unwrapping that left hand, let it come back to touch the floor. Let the right hand come down softly. And last of all, bring your head back to the center. And then some slow rolls of the shoulder coming up towards your ears again. Breathe in, rolling back, relaxing down to breathe out. Two more of those. Breathing in as you roll up. Breathing out as you roll back. Last one. Breathing in, roll the shoulders up. rolling back to breathe out. And again, sitting nice and comfortably. So perhaps resting your hands on your knees, shoulders and neck nice and soft. And then gently letting your chin roll down towards your chest. So the back itself stays comfortably upright there. It's just the chin relaxing down. And then have a very soft little brush of your chin from side to side. Relaxed and gentle. And then carefully bringing that chin back still into the center of your chest. Softly unrolling, coming back comfortably tall again. And then for this next one, closing your eyes, I want you to imagine the infinity symbol in front of your face in the air there. And with your eyes closed, very gently start to trace that shape in the air with your nose. You do that nice and slowly, but quite relaxed, quite fluid, with as little effort as possible. And if that starts to make you a little bit dizzy, that's just the inner ear reacting to that movement. You just need to slow it down even further. And then, this is the tricky part, see if you can reverse that and draw that same infinity shape in reverse in the air. This is just about creating a little bit of a sway, a little bit of soft, fluid movement through your head and neck. And then gently coming back to rest in the center again. And then very carefully coming over into cat. So coming forward onto all fours, knees under your hips, wrists under your shoulders like we normally would. And we'll just do a couple of careful cat movements just to loosen up the back after sitting for that little while. So letting your spine soften and dip towards the floor. Float your chin up a little to breathe in. Head floating down gently, rounding up carefully the other way to breathe out. And just do another 4 or 5 like that. Slow and steady, following your breath. Nice, easy, smooth movements, not forcing anything, keeping it relaxed. 1 or 2 more. And relaxing back into the center, and then coming back to either kneel or sit. And then very gently bring your shoulders all the way up to your ears again. Breathe in, let them relax back to breathe out. And then 1 more stretch, keeping your bottom back on your heels. And then walking your hands all the way out in front. Let your head relax. Nice, soft, long stretch back through the shoulders, your spine. See if you can keep the heels of your hands on the floor. Just peel your fingers and palms up. Push away like we're pushing against an imaginary wall again. Then let the palms come back to the floor. Let your arms come back a little and relax, nice and heavy, nice and soft. Just a slow breath in here. Breathing out. and then gently lifting your head, unrolling, bringing yourself all the way up. Give those shoulders a little roll back again. And then I want you to take the biggest breath in that you've taken all day. Shoulders coming up to your ears, deep breath in. And then let it relax slowly out. Shoulders coming down and relaxing. And we're all done. Hopefully your neck feels a little bit looser, a little bit more relaxed after that, and you might sleep a little bit better after releasing some of that tension as well. So thank you very much, and hopefully I will see you all soon. See ya.